Let me call him back.
Something just flashed here.
Something flashed. Well,
It's
we're
still
gonna look at that TV.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's what's up. Finally.
I guess they would just hear us.
There we go. There we go.
Start over.
We so hood. We so hood. We are so hood. We are so hood, man. I keep trying to tell y'all we ghetto.
That's all right, Joe.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so we are live, right?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. How you doing, LaDonna?
I'm wonderful, Brother Ron. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Brother Los, you good, man?
I'm good as long as this thing don't turn red like it was doing earlier.
Abs-
I think that's why we weren't live. That shit was red.
Oh, that's why Bobby called in. Thank you for looking out for us, Bobby. Thank you so much, man.
Right?
Yes, indeed. So,
No more days off, nigga.
at all,
You
period.
have to come all the time.
At all. For real, man.
Here I go. Here I go. What's up? I'm Brother Los.
Hey, man, did y'all get a chance to watch any of the Super Bowl this week? What? Any Super Bowl this weekend?
Yeah, we watched that shit.
I watched a little.
How much did you watch?
I watched probably like the second quarter.
Yeah.
I watched the halftime show.
That was a good show.
And I watched up until the first touchdown after.
After the
Yeah, because I
That's
kind of
what's
knew
up.
the outcome.
You
then.
saw the word.
Once I saw Rihanna in red,
Yeah.
Right.
and them in white giving up energy, I knew Kansas City had that thing in the back.
Oh, that got by me. I didn't even look at that. That got by us, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a lot of that energy, that red and
I
that
thought
white.
about that during the show because on the TV it looked real bright red at the bottom.
That got by
Page
me.
was red. She had all that red on and shit. And then at the beginning, Terry Bradshaw, when they choose things,
Yeah.
they all chose the when it got to him, he was like, "Man, I'm gonna change my pick because every time we all pick the same person, the other team wins."
And there
And
it
sure
is.
enough, he didn't change it, and sure enough, Kansas City won.
So when y'all see stuff like that, like, do you think that was orchestrated, or do you think that was like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people ask, a lot of people be saying it like it's orchestrated.
All that red, they already.
But other people just be reading what's going on around them, like she's doing. I'm like how do y'all see that? Like, is that orchestrated, or is it just you just more aware of what's going on around you?
I feel like it's just energy,
I feel you.
and you just manipulate the energy to do what you want them to do.
Right, and all that
It's the-
red made them win.
That's
They
right.
brought it to
And
them.
that white was the light, and they
Right.
just manifested that thing. And because you notice the Eagles was like dominating the first half.
That's right.
And then
he
after-
got hurt.
That's right.
Come on, and then
and whooped ass. Like,
come on, like nothing even happened. She juiced them all the way up.
He got that big, thick, round vial.
Ooh,
Here,
man,
boy,
they
play
hooked that
too
boy
much, not to
up.
play. That's what they
He
do.
feeling good.
So
Wow, they got 5 minutes right there in my face, all that red and
Yeah,
white.
it was all kind of red. And
Right
I
there.
thought about that when we were watching the show. I'm like, look at all that red. Like it's like it's all about Kansas City.
How'd y'all like the halftime show?
I thought it was good. It was a good show. It was a
I
good
liked
show.
it because she had her clothes on. She
That's
looked
what's up.
respectable.
Right.
That's
And
what's
she had
up.
a little baby bump. So
Right.
I was like,
kept touching
hey,
herself.
yeah.
Right.
I was happy
Bad.
for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Rick was saying on tomorrow. The
She looked pretty.
Conservatives are going to be all over this for all that.
I'm in love with
All that
Rihanna,
shit, all that
man.
rubbing
Oh
on your
my
crotch and
God,
shit like that. But I guess
man.
they did because I didn't hear nothing today about the show. I guess they figured, hey, it's a good show. Leave it alone. Let
They
it go.
they
I
started talking about the baby bump. That's been the news.
Oh, they've been talking about that?
Yes, that's been the news, big time.
She just had a baby or she's pregnant again?
Pregnant again.
Oh, so
Everybody
she just
told
had a
y'all.
baby, right? You
Yeah.
mentioned that.
Yeah, I said, man, is she pregnant, man?
Right there saying, no, she just had a baby. She's losing the weight. I guess she's going to get it right back again.
No.
I mean, it was good though. Even the commentator talked about how she was way up high and she's moving around.
Yeah, man.
And I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh no! Oh no!
Michael-
Dancing?
Michael Strahan trying to get his in. Hey, Rihanna, what's up?
Right, right,
He
right.
made sure to go over there and let her know. I watched your show. Like she knows you're there.
I'm afraid of heights, man. I couldn't have did what Rihanna did, man. I'm afraid of heights.
I would have been all right as long as I didn't get too close to the edge to see how
Oh,
far
Lord,
I am.
no.
But I'd have been all right. Most of the time, if I go up somewhere, like go up on a ladder, my problem is coming down, missing
Really?
that step. I'm feeling
Oh.
it's going up. I'm good as long as I can get all the way up and just climb up to where I'm at. And however matter how high it is.
Yeah.
When I come down, I'm always that step like,
I feel
damn,
you.
I don't want to miss that step or slip it because I know how high I am.
Especially like when you've been working on. That's why I don't work on the roof no more, man.
Yeah, that's
that taking that first step from that roof to that ladder. That's everything right there.
You never know if it's gonna go back.
That's
you
know what I mean?
Flip,
man.
You know, or you're just gonna think it's there, and when you go, it's just the tip of your foot.
I ain't trying to have that.
Flip right off. That's a long way down.
I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of heights for real.
I don't mind. Like I said, I'm good going up. It's coming down that fucks with me. You know, making sure where I do that or not. But it's Monday, day before Valentine's.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You know,
yeah, it is.
Got all the people that are in love and people that are in love. You know, it's like one of the dudes I work with, he took off. I'm like, damn, you being all lovey-dovey. You trying to spend the whole day. You know?
What you laughing at?
Because that's a lot right there.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of energy for one day.
It is, isn't it? It really is.
It's really not just one, because you've been planning for how you want that day to turn out for a while now. So you've been spending a lot of energy trying to make sure it comes out right.
That's right.
You know, so it's but finally this is it. You ain't ready by tomorrow, and oh well, you might get yelled at. Or some shit.
Man, you know what? I approach most holidays with that attitude, to be honest with you. Like, that's why I really don't do a lot on my birthday. Because I literally, and he'll tell you, I literally live every day the way I want to, or as best as I can, as if it's my birthday. So when my birthday hit, it's really nothing for me because I'm already doing that. That's my lifestyle, to be honest with you.
Right. It's just another.
You know what I
day
mean?
I do normally. It's just today happens to be on a weekday, so I got to work. You know, most of the time I try to take my birthday off. If that, I'll give myself that. Like, I'm not trying to work today. If I want to lay in this bed all motherfucking day, I'm gonna lay in this bed. It's my birthday. I'm gonna do what I want today.
That's what's up.
So, you know, and this year I took the whole week.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I'm taking the whole week off. I don't know if I'm going anywhere. I might just go to Porchview. But hey,
man,
I'm going to do what I want to do. That
long
week.
as
This is my birthday week. On my birthday, do whatever I want. I'm getting older, so you know what? I'm not trying to have too many more of these. Okay, you know, I want to have as many as I can, but the more I have, the older I know I'm getting.
Man, I want to have another show on getting older, man, because I'm having some really weird experiences. You know, like this is. I mean, you know, all of us got one time around so far as we know, so ain't nobody a pro at this shit. Right. You know what I mean? We all learning on the spot, on the job. But man, there's some things like as I'm getting older, not old, but in the process of it, I'm like, wow, this is new. Like I remember there was a day when I would do this instead of that. Right. Or I would be looking forward to this instead of that. Or just like it's just your priorities like start shifting. Like it's really getting older. It's really interesting, man.
Someone that's your age now, they were old.
Yeah. That was a time, wasn't it?
Over there, man. Dude might say, man, I'm only 42.
That's right.
Dude, now we're right there past it.
Yeah.
So we're the old dudes. Me and my friend used to always say, when am I gonna get that chiseled look like our dads have? You know, I don't see it coming. You know, but other people see it. We don't.
Yeah.
So other people see it because we're just as old as our dads were, that had that chiseled dad look. But we don't see it because you still see. I still see me young. Other than the gray, shit, I don't feel old at all.
But they had different diets too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, they're gonna look kind of different. They have too many McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Right, just starting.
You know what I mean?
They were at the beginning of
like,
it before the supersize shit came out.
Yeah, that's why if you look at them older pictures, like everybody's so fit and I ain't gonna say trim and all that, but they look healthy. You know what I mean? Right. They really look healthy. So. Yeah, man.
They didn't have all them chemicals and shit we got in our shit.
You know what I'm saying? Go ask Flint.
Right.
For real.
And plus a bunch of other places where I saw things with that fracking, where the dude turned on his faucet, put a lighter to it, and it lit on fire.
For real.
The dude's at the door. He's like, okay, then here, you drink this. No, I'm okay. I'm not thirsty right now. Yeah, you're not thirsty right now. You're telling me this water is good, but yet I just showed you how it lit up, and you won't take a sip of it? Come on, man. It's because of that fracking, it's getting like stuff into it somehow. But it's a lot of money being made there. They're not going to stop that. It's like I always say about diabetes. They make $1 trillion a year. Do you think they want to stop making $1 trillion a year? Who the fuck won't? I don't want to. So if If I'm doing something that's killing people, but I'm making money, well, that's how they're thinking. You know, fuck it. You know, you just gonna have to deal with that.
That's low.
You know what I'm saying?
That's low.
Well,
Welcome to the show.
that money-
Hey, how y'all doing?
Look at my face. Okay.
Sorry, y'all dying, but I'm rich. I'm enjoying life. And that's exactly what they're doing, though. And pharmaceutical is killing us slowly. It's not to cure you. If they keep you alive, it's so I can get all the money from you as long as I can.
All the money low.
This one's gonna make you take another one, and this one gonna take you make another one. So I got you all 6 pills. I'm good. Yeah, and it's all legal too. You know, no jail time for me on this one. Goddamn.
Man, I heard fentanyl is taking folks out of here, man.
I know. What's
That's what they doing now. Fentanyl.
I don't know. I don't hang out with they.
Oh, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I feel you.
I hear it on the music.
I feel you on
I
that
hear it
one.
on the radio.
I feel you on that one.
But
I feel you on
I
that.
don't know. I hear.
Right.
Wow.
Go to heroin and shit. You know, the only thing is these people that are doing that, you know this can kill someone, man. You
Hell
put
yeah.
that shit in there. Like, that's fucked up, you know. Leave the drug alone, especially coke and heroin, they gonna fuck with them. It's gonna fuck with them no matter what. You ain't got to add some extra shit to it.
Man,
It's like, fuck that.
I'll never forget when I was working at a mental health agency. A lot of my patients would tell me about some of the parties that they would be a part of, and what they was doing. This is around like 2008, 2009. What they would do is everybody, in order to get into the party, everybody had to bring some medication, doesn't matter what it is, out of your parents' cabinet. Don't matter what it is.
Just grab some,
Just grab some shit. And when you come to the party, you put it in this bowl, and everybody that comes to the party puts whatever meds they got into the bowl. It makes all that shit together, blindfold you.
In there.
Blindfold you, and you have to take your hand and grab a bunch of them and swallow them, and now the party starts.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like, oh my God. That scared the hell out of
Show up
me.
empty-handed, like, oh, I guess I can't party with y'all because I'm not eating a bunch of them. I never was a pill head to begin with.
Yeah.
I do my shit, but I was never with pills.
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody that I always knew that were into pills,
Yeah.
I used to always say, you took one too many, man. You never came back.
can
You're
tell.
not all here.
Wow.
You're not all here. I can see that
can
you're not all
tell.
here. You know, so them pills got you. You're still out there.
You can
somewhere.
tell. Like when you're talking to them, and you looking them in the eye, you can see
You
where
almost
it's not
see that
connected.
They're talking to you, but
Like-
it's like they're really not. In their mind, they're not sitting here talking to you. They're talking to somebody else.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Wow.
about the same shit. So
You ever had
that's
situations like that? Like you can just talk to somebody and tell like they not quite all there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And just I know that they're not all there, so I don't overwhelm them, give them nothing too deep.
Right. Right.
can't.
Right.
You can't.
Right. Right. Meet them where they at.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
trying to take you there. If you
Right.
Too far.
Right. That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That's
Just
crazy.
you know.
You can get to the sponsors now.
Oh, my bad. And so the next sponsor
We're just
is
gonna show 'em.
to me is touch of care. To me is touch of care. To get with life, get a massage.
Touch my body.
Du-dum. You ain't get into it, man.
Because I ain't want that shit to
Oh
I
man.
ain't want that shit
To me is touch of care. She
www.TamiaAnderson.com.
absolutely go check out. Tamia, thank you so much for always supporting us. We really do appreciate you.
We're
We
Mr.
really do.
Black Hand. That's why you're not seeing the picture.
Exactly.
Y'all seen it 1,000 times. Y'all seen
Exactly.
Exactly what it say on there.
We miss you, Black Hands.
So, you know, hey, shows I appreciate what he does.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Helps us out.
absolutely.
So that's always a good thing.
Next up, we got the Buy Black Marketplace. It's the ultimate pop-up experience. It's at the Shrine of the Black Madonna every first and third Saturday of each month. I don't remember the address.
5309 MLK.
There it is,
Look at you.
5309
Remember that.
MLK.
I remember that though because they're from here. I'm not, so I'm always telling them, yeah, it's right there on MLK and Color, right at the corner. Those streets go this way, they don't cross. But I be crossing the street. I'll have the 16 going across, Makawa and shit.
He had people actually looking.
People were looking for
Yeah,
this.
we was looking for
Joyce's
Joyce's
fried
chicken.
Joyce's fried chicken on the corner of
Absolutely.
MLK and Cullen, which don't exist. And then we started adding, no, you got to go over the overpass on Belford.
Yeah,
That'll take you
man.
there.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It was funny though.
The overpass on.
The overpass on Belford will take you right to MLK and Cullen. You listen to me, you'll be lost in music.
Next up, we got
Keep your
thank you.
GPS.
Right? Thank you so much, Shrine of Black Donna, for everything that you all do. Next up, we have Puff Pass It, CBD, and more. And she's going to actually be on the show
What
in
was
the
that?
coming weeks.
I wanna see your face. Puff passes CBD and
Look at it,
more.
look at it, look at it,
That's
look
how
at
it
it.
goes. That's
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah, so we just had this thing where we just have moments. We'll tell you about it later. So yeah, we got Puff Pass It, CBD, and more. The CEO of that organization will be on this show, not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday as well. And we look forward to having Tanya Ashley join us for an episode. So thank you so much for being willing to come on the show, Tanya.
But they do want to be on this Wednesday's show.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all make that.
Oh yes,
very
please
interesting
do.
Conversation.
Absolutely,
Brothers,
absolutely.
I think coming in from Austin.
So he is coming in from
I
Austin.
think so. That's all his addresses say Austin.
That's what's
as far
up.
as I know, that's where he's. Unless he happens to be around here and his business is there or something. We don't know that though.
We got a really interesting dude coming over on Wednesday. We met him through Black Gold Nation, which is an organization here in the Houston area. And when we reached out to him, he says, "Yeah, I'd love to come on your platform, et cetera, et cetera." So when you read about what he stands for, the first thing that you're going to think is this is going to be like one of those Black Power or hate the police types of shows, but it's not. What you're looking at is this dude is really tired of the abuse of authority. He's really tired of it. And he's going to come on the show and talk about that within the context of also knowing your rights, which is very important. So I find this dude to be very interesting. I can't wait till he comes on the show on Wednesday, man.
Plus, it's not all about police because I know that one article he sent us was about the homelessness, how how the cities are fighting that. They're really not fighting it the way they should.
Right.
So it's not just
He's very informed.
Fuck the police type shit. Or,
Right.
Police is bad.
I
He's
can't wait
talking
to
about
learn.
the whole government system, how they're not treated
Yeah.
equally, and that's what he's fighting for. Like, look, this is America. We're supposed to all be the same.
Right.
Treat us all the same. So that's going to be a good show. Y'all don't want to miss that.
You ought to join
Working
us.
512, right?
Yes. Working 512.
That's
Oh
the name of
yes,
the
I seen.
organization.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
that.
He'll be
Absolutely.
here Wednesday.
The
so
notification.
we may
for
have a
that.
guest, a studio guest that day too.
Absolutely.
Ray said he might come through. He wants to.
That'd be cool to have Rick Ray with us. That'd be very
listen
cool.
to what he has to say. So I can't wait. Wednesday's gonna be a
Okay.
nice show. Make sure y'all join us Wednesday.
Absolutely.
And those of
Absolutely.
you watching us now, hit that like. Make
Yes,
sure you hit that like button
absolutely.
And sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. So if you care about us, you want to share us.
Absolutely, absolutely. And last but not least, we have us, thedailysmoke.com. Come and check us out. We're actually on the website. You'll see all of the upcoming episodes. So if we're talking about something that you would like to be a part of, that you find interesting and would like to have that conversation with us, you can do like Miss LaDonna has done. She decided to join us and have participated in the conversation. She saw some of the topics we were coming up with or going to discuss.
Right.
So she decided to hang out with us for a little while to have this discussion. So we're so honored by
This
your
is what we
presence.
want.
Thank
This
you
is
so much.
Thank you for
Yeah, this is what we want.
the invitation.
Ask
Absolutely.
people, come speak.
That's
You
how
don't
we
have
want you to
be
use the
main
website.
thing. You could just want to come and sit with us like we're chilling right now. enjoy
Right.
it, and we haven't start talking about what the topic is.
Right.
Like we're doing it on a camera and inviting other people to join us in this conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to that end, let's go ahead and jump from there to say, hey man, have y'all noticed a change in society or not?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
In what ways?
The tolerance and the patience level has just decreased. Everybody's so impatient. We want everything yesterday. And because people are, my opinion, are impatient, they project that onto others, and it's rudeness. So other people feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like it just keeps escalating like a ping pong ball.
That's true.
It's like you told us on the show you were on. That energy coming at me, I'm
That's
absorbing
true.
it, giving it right back.
Yeah.
To that
That's true.
person, I'm giving it back to others.
People, the coin phrase is people are matching energy. So that is so cliche.
Right.
And so what they're saying is if somebody comes to me with crazy messed up energy, low vibration, I'm gonna match that.
It's not gonna be
No,
good. Right. It's not ain't functional.
Come on, right?
You know?
The way we do here, if you feel bad about something, keep that shit where you came from, because
Don't bring it here.
we
That's
don't want
right.
to see it, we don't want to feel it. We're not trying to
Bring
feel
it here.
You know, and that's amongst ourselves. You know, you feeling bad, don't bring that here, man. Don't bring
Right.
all that soaking and shit here. Just be you, and do the job.
Absolutely.
And afterwards, you can get back in your car, and cry all you want. You
Come
know?
on.
It's like,
Get somebody to talk to. I talk to you on the way home, but just don't bring it here.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Especially if we're trying to have a good time and enjoy ourselves. I'm not trying to be that negative shit. So
See,
I
that's
say,
a conscious decision.
pretty much, you have to know that you don't want this around you.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, like, man, this is all negative. I got to get the hell out of here before I start. Or once you feel yourself starting to think that way, then it's like, oh no, I got to get out.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those that just sucks it up and you take that energy with you and you start getting it on others.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, you know, like I say, that since in my 20s and 30s, you know, if it's not gonna kill me physically, I'm not gonna worry about that shit. I don't
Yeah.
care what happens. That's not nothing to do with me. If it's not killing me, hey, you need those bills paid. All right, well, you gonna send the sheriff? Tell him to come on. I got no money to pay you. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, I've told people that. I've told
That's
people that
love.
on the phone. Like,
That's
well, you
love.
know, we're gonna have the sheriff. Bring the sheriff. Tell him I'll be here, right here, waiting for him. But you're not getting no
Love.
money from me. Click. Back when we could click a phone, you know, that shit felt good back then. You know, right now this shit just doing.
It's silent.
That shit don't feel good. You
But
want
you know what? It really does because they just talking and they don't even realize they been hung up.
right.
And then they happen to just look at the phone and
Right.
see
Right.
ain't nobody's
That's
on there.
exactly
And
right.
they,
That's
they
exactly
get it.
right.
It's just a delayed
That's
response.
exactly right.
Right. No,
That's
I
exactly
like,
right.
I like the one where you, ping, the phone rings and
'Cause
everything.
you think they
make
can
you
feel it.
Yeah,
That's what it
you felt
is.
that? You know, it's like, hey, tell the sheriff I'll be right here waiting for him. Come on. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's
That's
not going to
just,
kill me physically. Then, hey, if I got to go to jail for a few days, I can't pay
Okay,
you.
no.
I gotta go to jail for a few days because I can't pay you. But you will not get paid. And after I do the jail, guess what? You're really not getting shit from me ever. So don't never call me again.
Well, they gonna garnish your check.
You know, that's about the only way you're gonna be able to do it. And watch out, I
I'm
don't quit.
self-employed.
You know,
What you gonna do, Lo?
watch out, I don't quit.
I'm self-employed.
Right. You know, you can't garnish your own shit.
We didn't get the letter. Our HR department didn't get the letter.
That person ain't getting hired yet. You know, it's like, fuck that. Do what you gotta do. But after that, after jail time, guess what? You won't get nothing. You won't even hear my voice ever again. I will never answer the phone ever. I will not reply to none of your letters. If you want to find your letters, they're in the trash. Go to the where they put the
We
trash.
never received them.
You know, go find that shit there. Like, fuck that. Got time for that crazy shit. You know? But then on the other hand, like what you said about all the, I'm trying to be serious. I'm getting back on topic now about all the negative shit. I see a lot of good shit going on too at the same time.
Okay.
You know, people trying to help people.
Oh, yes.
You know, like
Yes,
Amy one
yes.
day went to get us some food and, oh, the person ahead of you paid for it.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay,
awesome.
cool.
They paid
and
it
we've
forward.
done that to someone else because it's like, man, that's only fair, you know. So that was pretty cool. I'm like, man, I bet when they told them how much, they were like, oh shit, that's a big family back there. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Glad I hit the lotto.
You know? It's like, goddamn, like, whoo, like, man, baby, let's go play the lottery right now. That was a big meal they ordered back there. Shit,
That's
a
a
lot
good
of money.
gesture.
You know, but that was cool. But that's what I'm trying to say. You know, we see a lot of negative and people. I actually see more good on this phone than and the bad I see in person.
Do you?
You know, you see that more. I mean, some of the stuff on the phone to me, that shit is fake. Like
Yeah.
some of the shit the way they do it, it's like, so you purposely got someone filming you to do this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that's stage. You know what
Yeah.
you were gonna do.
Absolutely.
But when you're out, and you happen to see somebody cuss you out or look at you funny, then it's like, okay, then you feel it then. But on here, I'm seeing a lot of good. Some of these TikTok dudes just giving money away like crazy. Just giving money to people. Give them a note. Hey, I just wanted to give you this because I want to help you out. And they open their envelopes, $1,000 and shit.
But they had it on camera.
Yeah, no, they
got to renew those people.
I wouldn't doubt that either. I wouldn't doubt that. Now if they did know them, they didn't know people that were, unless they're staging, looking all poor.
All of it is staged
To make that money. And that's how they can give that money away.
Okay. Before now, whatever you do in secret, you rewarded openly for.
Right.
So when you go out, that's a form of boasting.
That's true.
So you received your just reward. True. You want everybody to see.
That's true. Right.
That's
true. That's very true.
You gotta put that's the world we live in.
There's nothing wrong with blessing people, but even still, you don't have to go out and broadcast it.
Right.
And put it all on camera. And
but that's how they're able to do it because they're making all that money off of YouTube
that makes her point.
And all that. So they're taking that money and making sure that people know, hey, look, I'm doing this good, but it's all because I'm gonna make more money. The more you like me doing this, the more money I'm going to make because you're going to keep watching me doing this and I'm going to be able to give this money out. So it's really the people that are giving that money away because they're the ones watching you, so you're making it because they're watching you.
Okay.
So if they didn't watch it, you wouldn't have shit. I bet you wouldn't be out there trying to give your own money away. I ain't got $1,000 just to give somebody just because. Like, man, I know you're down and out. Here's $1,000, man. Take care of yourself. Fuck that. I need that grand. I got 6 kids. Man. I need that grand. It'd be more like, come back 2 days later. You still got some of that money, man? I need a couple hundred back.
For real?
I need a couple hundred back, man. I'm glad you got some new shoes.
Hey, those Jordans that much.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy though. But it does seem that way.
It does seem like people's patience has totally gotten even worse. And what made me even more cognizant of that is, do you remember like when they lifted the ban, the first things that started happening was like not only George Floyd, not only was spousal abuse going up, but also people started getting into fights at like public events like Lakers games and football games or what have you, baseball games.
Food.
It was a lot more violent.
Goddamn.
Related very much to I cannot wait. You're in my way. And now we got this power thing going on.
But yet we're doing it because we were isolated all that time. Now that we want to be around people that we can, we're gonna start fighting them all. You kept your ass isolated.
What do you think about that? Did you make this observation before COVID or after COVID?
I feel like it's after. It's been
after.
heightened. Yeah, I've always struggled. If I would say that's an area of opportunity for me. Patience.
Okay.
So when I know I put that energy out and then I got it back, I didn't like how it felt.
I feel that.
And I kind of lit into the person for being impatient with me when I was really just trying to be caring and kind, and they didn't receive it. So I got offended.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a light bulb moment for me because I meet me everywhere I go. Mm-hmm. So if I'm acting up, somebody gonna act up on me. Mm-hmm. So I didn't like how it felt.
Right.
And I told that person that impatience is rudeness projected onto the person that you're.
That's true.
Being impatient with.
That's true. It is rudeness.
Because like when people are impatient with me, it puts pressure on me. It makes me act with urgency and anxious and uncomfortable. And then I fumble and then I mess up.
Right.
And then people get what they, you were expecting me to mess up, but now I really am. Because,
but they're not going to accept that. You should have messed up.
They accept it because that's all I'm giving at that point. When you start being impatient like that, I fall back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll let you have your moment. You can have that space.
Yeah.
Because you evidently you got somewhere to go, you got somewhere to be, you got something to do.
Too much either. Yeah. I can't tolerate impatience too much either. I really can't. And that's why I have such a hard time accepting it when it's being brought to my attention that I'm being impatient. Because I try to be patient, you know what I mean? But when I catch myself, ain't nobody perfect. When I
Right.
catch myself that I'm being impatient, now I have to deal with that ego, push that down, and then you can hear what the person's telling you. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, man, I hear you on that impatience. That is very rude.
I'm usually more
It's
impatient
so
with myself.
aggressive.
Hmm.
It's very aggressive, unnecessarily.
Well, I think a lot of people don't even realize it because, like, my phone when I'm everywhere working, so sometimes I have a signal, sometimes I don't.
Uh-huh.
And some strange reason my phone went to a 2G. It was like on roaming,
Okay.
so it went to 2G. I haven't seen 2G in what it's
Apple 2?
come on, it's 2023. So when I
Oh,
Testing 1 2. Testing 1
yeah,
2.
you that one.
Okay. What the hell was that?
I don't know. That shit
What we missed,
sounded,
Bobby?
that shit sounded electrical.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, Bobby, we need you back.
All righty. So
Take your week off, man. You deserve shit, all booty all in the way and shit. Damn, ain't got no booty to show anyway, so we good.
it was
Yeah,
a beautiful conversation.
See if you happen to see. No, I don't know how it hadn't been on long because I didn't notice it was on.
Can you guys hear us? If you can hear us, just give us a signal on the screen.
They should because the meter. I had noticed the meter had stopped, so that's why I knew when you said that. I said, okay.
Okay, it's back. All right, cool. They just
Yeah.
said okay, it's back. All right.
I don't know how long that was either. I didn't see that go off.
So, what do you think? What do you think is the cause of like this lack of patience and regard that we've been having towards each other, especially since post-COVID?
Oh, I feel like it's a combination of things.
Okay.
One, when your life is, you're used to just living life, and then all of a sudden it just comes to a halt, that's an adjustment. And people are grieving their old self, their old life.
Yeah,
Their body has changed due to lack of exercise,
that's true.
lack of,
That's
you
true.
know, nutrition,
That's true.
lack of love and stimulation.
Right.
You know, that isolation has really taken a toll on people.
That's true.
I know I was a nice little slim, thick 14. Now I'm down to a slim, thick 10. And it's like, okay, but I know.
Plus a lot of family members that were lost during COVID.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You couldn't even go in there. That's what I was saying, man. If my kid is in there, I'll climb through the fucking window to get in that room with them. You're not gonna keep me away from it.
Well, you would have been
Yeah.
going to jail.
You sure
Like
would've been.
my grandpa passed, and we had
People
to
died by themselves, man. That was fucked
That
up.
was
we had to pick and
sad.
choose. We had to pick and choose like certain. My grandpa, my all the siblings got maybe 1 or 2 tickets to go to the funeral because of COVID. We all couldn't go.
Oh, you can't even go to the funeral. I thought it was just at the hospital. I thought
No,
once they're dead,
no.
they're dead, you can go.
No.
See, I didn't know all
And
that.
my grandpa
That's
didn't even
worse.
pass from COVID, but
It
he
was
passed during that
Oh,
time.
see, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But that would play a big role
Wow.
in that. The anger of not being able to be
Wow.
with my loved one. They had to die by themselves with strangers, you know, like.
I don't know if I can handle that.
That would be part of
Yeah,
it.
that was a reality.
Yeah. I remember hearing that night. The first time I heard it, I'm like,
That's a
wait,
friend of mine.
you can't, nobody from the family can go see this old lady die? Like, kind of shit is that? That's what I thought. It's my kid. I'm going. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. You're going to have to arrest me and get me out of
They
there.
would have arrested.
Because I'm going to figure out a way to get in that room. I'm not going to let my baby die by themselves.
I feel
You
you,
know,
man.
so, you know, if I get COVID, oh well, I get fucking COVID. You know, that's how I saw it. But I understand they were trying to prevent that from more people getting COVID and really having a bunch of people just dropping off like crazy.
And in all honesty, man, like because of the way that you was what's up brotherhood, the way that you would have been really
What's up, dude?
passionate about getting to your child, like your emotions
Stay
are running
home, man.
high.
You didn't have to come through. We're good, man. They watching us no matter what.
Oh no, it's even though I'm on vacation, I still can't leave my brother. So
You know, like shit. You
But
know how
thank
we
you, man.
do.
Thank you, man. But yeah, like your emotions would have been running high. You want to get to your kid, man. These people are in between you and your kid, and so you're gonna behave certain ways as any parent would. And then now, on their end, they have a moral obligation, if you will. Like we have to contain this problem.
Right.
You
I'm
know
not
what I
trying to
mean?
let you be another patient of mine.
Like,
coming up
that's-
here
A
soon.
protocol.
You know what I mean? I get it. I
Right.
get it. I really do. I get it, man.
And it was so fresh, so a lot of people didn't understand
Right.
Right.
how it was transferred, or you know, how do you get it? Where is it coming from? Is
Right.
it in the air?
That's
is it in the
right.
water?
That's
Is it in the
right.
food?
Right.
Is
That's
it in
right.
the this? And everybody didn't. They were just, you know, people's fear of the unknown is really what magnified it.
You
Right.
just kept thinking,
That's
you know,
right.
they kept telling us more and more. These people, you catch from this, it's spreading more, spreading more. So I was terrified of that shit. I was like, I told myself when that shit first come out, I'm like, you know what? I was so scared of it. I'm like, because I'm diabetic and shit, I know if I get COVID, I'm gonna die.
Mm.
So I ain't go nowhere. I didn't do shit. I sat right here for a year and a half.
Started the show.
everything. Started the show doing this shit, but I was like, I'm not trying to go nowhere with this. I was terrified of it. Ended up getting it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought I would get it when they first talked about it. You know, and like I said, those people that did get that, man, that was heartbreaking. Like shit, you know, think about it. Hear the stories of, well, this person got this, and you know, they just died. Yeah, people just dying from getting a cold. Like that.
No, it wasn't just a cold. Like
shit.
I wasn't afraid because I didn't really feel like I lived a risky life anyway. So I don't know. I just didn't think.
Yeah, but this wasn't living a risky life. This was just going outside.
Well, I did catch it when I caught it. I was angry. I was mad when I caught it. Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I know when I caught it. I know how I caught it. I know who I caught it from, and I know why. So everybody at work had it. I caught it from work, and it was somebody's birthday, and I worked in Montgomery County. You know, up in Montgomery, they didn't have the same COVID protocol as Harris County.
Oh, really?
Oh no! So everybody up in Montgomery County, they all went to the bar. Because remember, all the clubs was closed. Remember?
That's right. That's right.
Not up in Montgomery.
That's
Oh, you could still go to the
right.
bars and
They was finding them
so
for a
they didn't
minute.
believe it.
Yes, that's
They
right.
didn't believe that shit.
So, you know, I was, you know, a minority there, the only one.
Right.
So
right.
everybody went to the bar. I didn't make it. I got something happened, and I just somehow just didn't make it. But they all caught COVID at the bar, and they came back to work and infected the whole office. So everybody they had to close the center down. I was so mad because I don't know. I'm not a sickly person. And when I got sick, yeah, I was hanging on by a thread.
There's something bigger than you.
Yeah, I was hanging on by a thread. And I had to just decide. I had to take my life into my own hands.
Amen. Good for
Because
you.
it's like I live by myself.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody to go to the store for me. I don't have nobody to. It's just me, and I know my breath was shallow. I couldn't even. I didn't have no strength to even really talk.
Yeah.
And so yeah, prayed, changed a couple things in my diet, and just let it take its course. But
Did you get real sick or?
I didn't have the respiratory stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I got was a real bad fever. I had like 105 fever.
Mm-hmm.
One day I took my shirt off to go to bed. I was like, I was freezing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, damn. Amy took my temperature. It was at 105, and she gave me some Tylenol. I said, let me wait a little bit. And it dropped to like 104 and went back up. Then it came back. But that's all I felt. I didn't have, I didn't have all the other stuff, getting real sick and throwing up, and it was just that fever. And that's it. After that, I was good.
I couldn't smell or taste, and my kidneys were shutting down. I was bleeding from my kidneys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I thought I had a UTI. It worked when I caught COVID. So I'm at work, and I go to the ladies' room, and next thing I know, it was like, okay, I got scared. I did get scared in that moment because it's like blood. Why am I? What?
Right.
Make no sense.
No,
Even without COVID,
that's
blood
it.
is not good.
That's it. So yeah, I had to get it home, and that's what it did to me. So I was severely dehydrated.
Yeah.
And
it was crazy because I remembered catching COVID before COVID was even like really taken serious. At this point in time, COVID was at this point. Hey man, there's something going on in China where a whole lot of people getting sick.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, around that fall of that year, people started getting sick with this really strong strain of the flu.
That's what they thought it was.
And that's what we thought it was.
I remember when you got, I'm like,
Remember?
Before
way
It was before, exactly.
Like October, November, yeah.
Yeah.
I caught it December
That's when it
December
was going
3rd.
around. Yeah.
There was a solar flare. The corona layer of the sun exploded and sent that stuff to the earth. And
That should have killed COVID then, goddamn.
that
Burnt it up.
it was the corona. Remember when it first happened, it was coronavirus. Remember they was
Yeah, so
That's true.
That's why we say all the little
It
crimes.
sure was.
projection of radiation from the sun.
yeah,
was making jokes
because it was
about
SARS at first.
Right.
It was
right.
SARS
That's
too.
right. That's
Then
right.
it was Corona.
That's right.
Then it turned. Now the new name is COVID-19.
That's right. That's right.
So I just followed the trail on it, and I was outside when I caught it.
Really?
Yeah, December 3rd. No joke. All of a sudden, a lady, she was next to me, sparked up a cigarette, and I'm allergic to cigarettes. So when she lit that cigarette, that smoke went to my nose, and instantly it started burning. And all I could smell was ammonia.
Ooh.
And after that, I couldn't smell nothing else no more for like 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's how I knew.
Shit was scary. That's how you knew you had something
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, I remember Ron, he would always say, man, once we heard about what the fuck is going on, he said, man, I already caught that shit, man. That's what me and Mama were sick with. How people are sick, that's how we were sick. You know, but it's kind of hard that, you know, we ain't even heard about it. Just only time I heard about it was people in China getting sick. And then it was people in Italy getting sick. You know, and then they start shutting everything down. And then that's when it was into the new year. And that's when they really just shut everything down.
To that point, man, I started noticing violent crimes in areas you normally don't hear about, people getting shot in different countries. Like it started hitting the news, like people in England, you know, somebody came and, you know, was caught with a gun trying to get into a subway or something like that in England, or, you know, always something like that. They don't, you're not even allowed to have guns there, you know, so that's you hardly ever hear something like that. And then over in Spain, you're hearing about all of these different kind of violent acts that people just like guns there too. Oh my God, what next? You know? Right. And I didn't know, and I'm like you, I can't lie to you, LaDonna. I didn't know if I was given a fair assessment. Maybe we've just always been this crazy.
Right.
And we're just now knowing about it because of, you know, technology can bring it to us live on the spot. We don't have to wait for ABC anymore.
Right.
Or like if you're saying, hey man, you know, we've gotten a lot less patient with each other, and, you know, our regard for each other is going down. You know, I'm like, damn, you know, are we really losing our minds even more now? Like, I just don't know.
Now, I would say that after that isolation, some of that sprung from that. We never did. I had never been my 58 years.
That's
I never
true.
knew where everything was closed. You couldn't go nowhere.
True.
People in the
I didn't
hospital.
like that.
You didn't.
No.
You couldn't even go to the hospital because it was too crowded.
Well, I was never isolated. I didn't never stop. I ain't never stopped going outside. I didn't never stop going to the store. I didn't never stop. So life goes on. You have to just adapt, and you have to keep it pushing.
Right.
So no.
Make sure I have my mask
And
on.
well, here,
Sanitize.
thank you, Governor. He passed that law or memorandum that you can wear a mask or you didn't have to.
Right.
So
Right.
I didn't.
Right. Right.
And I was thankful that I didn't.
Right.
Because it was harmful to me to have to suck up that carbon dioxide again in that mask, and it was hurting my ears, and it was just too much. That made me more frustrated and irritated than anything, having to be suffocated and limit my breath when breath is life. So if my breath is short, then I'm cutting my life short. That's just me thinking, but no. So I was happy. I didn't even want to step foot out of Texas.
That was one of the issues that I think a lot of us forgot, was like there was a time when there were a lot of Americans revolting against the system because they didn't want to be imposed upon by having to wear this mask.
Right.
And it was getting really serious at times. Like, you know what I mean? Like this was a real problem. Like you were starting to see, like, okay, where do we draw the line of, you know, trying to make sure that we have some kind of form of health, you know, protocols in place so we don't spread it. But at the same time, can we force you to wear this mask? You know what I mean? Like people were getting into it. You can't make me wear a mask. I can come up in the court.
They were.
They was acting a fool.
Absolutely.
And so I thought, I was like, okay, well, you know, you're dealing with some, you know how Americans can be. We can be very, very
entitled.
You know what I mean? We can act like that. But when I started seeing that behavior around the world again, I was like, hey man, this is no.
And for me, the only thing with that is this is my business, and because I know what's going on out here. I'm not trying to get sick, so wear a mask in my business. At least respect that much. You want my product? I need you to wear a mask because I'm not. Because if you make me sick, guess what? I might have to close this down. So you ain't getting shit now. So at least respect that.
Yeah,
part.
I do. I respect other people.
Some
Like,
people were going to stores and going off. What do you mean I gotta wear a mask? And
yes,
police had to be called like
Exactly.
goddamn.
crazy,
Like,
It was crazy.
crazy.
yeah, it's like
Like Karen overload.
yeah.
Oh, the cabins! I never heard the cabins.
Chad.
Yeah, that's just the dude.
The Carl's cabins, the male version.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Karen's has always been around. We just get to see him more now because people. What
I'm gonna see Karen in real life. I think I'll break out
You know
laughing.
what? But I told Amy, I said I better never run into one of them bitches because I will go to jail. Oh, she's gonna get hurt.
I would die laughing
you
if I
over.
could
You
see
stand in front
that.
of my car, I'm gonna keep until you either go or you're gonna be underneath my shit. I'm not fucking with you.
Man,
You're
I
not gonna
see
interrupt my
Karen.
life. You know, like shit. I know I will go to jail if I see a Karen because she's gonna get hurt. I'm gonna run her over.
You ever had a Karen and Chad experience?
Yeah, I've had a few
What?
encounters.
What? How'd you deal with it?
I quit my job.
The boss.
No,
don't
no,
just care
it
at
wasn't
work.
no, because normally because I'm a peaceful person, so I'm gonna strive for peace
That's what's up.
regardless.
That's what's up.
And no, I worked at Macy's,
Mhm.
and a lot of women would call in and just be real mean and rude, and just they hear the connotation, they hear the tone,
Mhm.
and then automatically assume I'm Quisha with
Mhm.
no kind of scruples.
Mhm.
So they get real disrespectful,
Mhm.
and I'm not tolerating the disrespect.
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't care.
that's good. You kept your boundaries.
No, so
That's
you
good.
know they want to speak to my manager.
good.
Okay, you can speak to him. And then my manager want to ask me, "Would you like to play that call back?" And I'm like, "No, it already happened. I don't live in the past. I said what I said when I said it.
Right.
And you can
right,
coach me
right.
on what behavior you would
Right.
like to see. However, no, we're not going to revisit
I
that.
already know what I.
No.
Come on. And at some point, you need to listen
like
to
that.
it and hear the tone that she has with me. And if you
Right.
can't support me as your worker, representing you and
Right.
your policies that you
Right.
want me to,
I can't be here. No.
then I can't. So
Right.
no, I got tired of being treated as less than when it's just shopping.
You know, we
Right.
here we go again. Since COVID, the work dynamic is even way different now. You know,
Yeah,
big
That's why
time.
there's still so many jobs out there. People didn't want to go back to work.
that's not true.
That's not true.
Like before my job got shut down, I worked up in Conroe, in Lake Conroe, at a real estate company, helping people get out of timeshares, and it was cool, and it was real lucrative because people they didn't want them timeshares no more because it was so uncertain. If they traveled, they didn't know if they were going to get sick or it
Right.
was just yeah.
For a
So
while, you couldn't even travel.
exactly,
Unless you drove.
Right.
You had to drive.
but they still had to pay for these timeshares.
Right.
So they,
Oh.
you know, it didn't stop.
That's the problem.
So I was making good money, you know,
Yeah.
and then once it got shut down, I didn't have to get on unemployment
Right.
because everybody was shut down except the grocery store
Right.
or gas station.
Right.
And they didn't have too much either.
No, and my
right.
skill set is not ringing up,
Right.
scanning. My skill set is not.
Right.
I give you 4 on pump 6. That's not my
Right.
skill.
Right.
You know, so
Right. Right.
I took that Macy's job because our good governor ended the unemployment. So
Right.
that was only
I
paying
mean-
like $13, $14 an hour, $15. And so before I was making $22.
Wow.
Now after COVID, a lot of the jobs are like 13, 14. Yeah, they raised the minimum
Oh,
wage to
wow.
15, I think.
Right.
So
Oh,
that's like the
wow.
cap now. And it's like, are you serious?
Wow.
It's more lucrative for people to do their own thing
That's
versus
exactly right. That's why
sitting
people ain't
down
going
for
back.
9 hours being told what to do, tied
That's
to a
right.
desk,
That's right.
micromanaged by
That's
a
exactly what they
computer
said.
system. I don't have time for that.
That's what
That's
one
what
of
they
our
said.
guests, Sweet Tooth. That's what he got
Yeah,
started. in that, 'cause
Mike.
He said one day he had to. He lost a lot of money because nobody can get to his cakes to give to the people than he did sitting at his job. So he said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm gonna do this full time. I
Yeah.
can't do that. I'm losing money sitting here, even though I'm making money, not doing nothing here. I can make more money doing that.
That's
So That's
right.
what he did, and that's what he's doing very well now. So that's good. He
So
made
a
that
lot
decision,
they've
yeah.
replaced a lot of those high paying jobs with low wage jobs. It's a plethora of $15 jobs. Where's the 22, the $30 an hour, the $40 an hour?
Right.
So a lot of people have those tensions.
Right.
The patients, they're overwhelmed. They do more for less.
That's true.
And even if they make more, gas is higher, groceries is higher,
Don't matter.
book rental is higher,
Right.
you know, lunch money is higher,
Right.
gas is higher, you know,
That's
the
all
interest
part of-
rates are higher, so their credit card payments are going up.
That's right.
Their dividends is down on the savings account, if they even have a savings account anymore.
Right.
That's what's part of making us crazy mad. You know,
So
not
their
being
nest
able to-
egg.
not being able to do what we used to do and not have the money to do it anymore because I can't get that $23 job anymore. I got to do this one if I even want to work to begin with. So you do that. So yeah, I think that's part of why people are that isolation. We broke. I got time to be by myself and broke,
It's coming
but I
out.
ain't want to be around nobody either.
It even came out in the State of the Union. Did y'all see the State of the Union address?
This past year.
The other day.
Yeah, the other day.
Oh no, I didn't see it. No.
I didn't see it.
It's crazy. Whether you believe in the system or not, there was a day where the position itself it still commanded a level of respect. Even if you didn't like the man, whatever, and had a woman, but if you didn't like the man in that position, you still respected the office, you know? And people thought we was lying when we were saying, hey man, we ain't never seen nobody treat Obama like that when he was in office, you know?
Right.
We know what we said and what they said and did. And then you have Trump coming out, and then we have to deal with all of that madness on whatever side you stand on. And now you have Joe Biden during the State of the Union. They called him a liar, breaking the speech, I should say, rather. This is not a dialogue. You're supposed to listen to your commander in chief. And I mean, for them just to blatantly disrespect him like that, I would be just as pissed off when they did it to Trump. You don't do that.
No,
You
let
just
him
don't
say
do
what he
that.
got to say, and then you don't tear it down as he's doing it.
That speaks to her point.
Right, he's our leader. We got to do, we put him there, so let's see what he
That
got to
speaks
say.
to her
Let's go,
point.
let's roll, do what we got to do. But they've been doing that since Biden got into office. They've been talking
Absolutely.
dumb and stupid and all that.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can be dumb and stupid, be president, goddamn.
I mean, it's
I've
turning
just
into
seen that.
parliament.
I've just seen the disrespect has gone on.
Mhm.
Every president has it in some form, not just Obama. His was just relatable to people of color because
Sure.
of their skin tone
Sure.
and the same ideology
Sure.
of hate.
Sure.
However,
Sure.
George Bush, somebody threw the shoe at him. Remember?
That's exactly
that is
right.
disrespect.
That's exactly
That was a
right.
foreigner, though, too.
It don't matter. He's still the
That's
commander of the free
exactly.
world.
Right.
He
That's
was the commander in
exactly
chief at that time.
That's exactly right.
They were mad.
Yeah, they threw a
exactly
shoe
right.
at that
Sure did.
man.
Yeah. And
Sure
then he
did.
went and bombed their whole country down.
Sure did. Sure did.
That's what they did. He threw a shoe at
So thank y'all so much for coming to
killing
the
all
Daily
y'all.
Smoke. Thank you so much for
They want to
sitting
take
in
all
on the
your
session
oil,
with
too,
us. Sis.
goddamn.
Thank you so much.
See, it's time
Yeah,
to go
they did.
already?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're
We're
about- we're
over.
already
We are over.
That's all
But
right. 'cause
thank
we
you
fucked
all
up for a
so
little bit,
much.
We're really right on time.
Bobby, man, thank you for joining us, my
Yeah,
brother.
man.
We missed you. As you can see, we
No,
missed
the
you.
thing is, even though I'm on vacation, I can't leave y'all.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. We do. We appreciate you too for joining us and
Yes,
everything.
yes. Thank
We
you
wish we
so
had
much.
more.
We
More.
wish more people
You
like
know what I
you
mean?
to
Come
and hang
back
out.
Wednesday,
Come
man.
and
You
hang
know
out.
what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
I'm on the screen like, oh, I got a guest. Oh, no,
You know what I mean, man? We got a guest Wednesday, man. You know, work group 412 or 512. Yeah,
that's
man.
gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my background, the labor union.
Oh my God! Please, if you can make it come Wednesday, please, if you can.
I had to see what my
No
schedule's
doubt, no
looking
pressure.
like.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But thank you so much for joining us.
Get
We
my black
appreciate
beret.
you.
I'm gonna be ready.
You know.
Fight the power.
All right, so everybody, I'm Brother Ron.
Brother Los,
brother late black hand.
brother late black. man.
Absolutely, and we have
And our
Ladonna
special
with
guest.
us as well. Thank you so much again. We the Daily Smoke. We're out. Peace.
Peace.